Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be working on a little bit of breath work along with heart opening. I hope you enjoy the video and grab your yoga mat and let's begin. All right, so let's get to our yoga flow. We're going to start with pranayama, which is breath work. Let's place one hand onto the belly, our other hand onto the chest, and make sure you're in any comfortable seated position here. And we'll begin to close the eyes. And just focusing on your natural breath cycle, not adjusting it, just notice where the breath lies within the body. If you're breathing into the belly, chest, or collarbones, allow your breath to reside there for a few more cycles. As you're breathing naturally, feel your shoulders stack over the hips. Crown of the head is lifting up, sitting nice and tall here. And then slowly beginning to alter the breath. On your next inhale, let's breathe into the belly, inflating the belly up with air. Exhale, pulling the belly back towards the spine. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Inhale to fill the belly up. Exhale to release and let go. 1 more full breath into the belly. Exhale, draw the navel to spine. And then next inhale, breathing into the belly, the chest, and expanding out the rib cage. Exhale to release chest and rib cage. Belly pulls back to the spine. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully. Inhale, inflating belly, chest, rib cage, and expanding the spaces in between. Exhale, release rib cage, chest, and belly. On your next inhale, breathing all the way into the collarbones, maybe taking the breath into the back of the throat as well. Exhale to release collarbones, chest, and belly. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. And continuing on with this breath cycle, you're filling up with each inhale and emptying out with each exhale. And then we'll set a positive intention together. So we'll lead with an open heart. That will be our intention to guide us through class. And just take a moment to reflect on what that means to you and how it's going to guide you through your practice today. So again, leading with an open heart. Slowly releasing the hands off of the body. Bow the chin towards the chest, and then carefully blinking the eyes open. And we're going to make our way up to tabletop from here. So you can either roll over the shins or swing the legs all the way around, whichever way is most comfortable for you. Once we arrive here, our shoulders are over wrist, hips are over the knees. On an inhale, let's drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, opening up for our cow pose. Exhale to round the spine the opposite way, making our way into cat pose. So just take 2 more here, moving through the spine. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts, chin lifts, tailbone rolls high. Exhale, chin to chest, tailbone tucks under, press the mid-back higher. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale back through a neutral spine. And now from here, we're going to reach our right hand forward, left toes to the back of the mat. Engage the core, and then when you're ready, we're going to float the arm and leg off of the mat. This is your inhale. On an exhale, we're going to round elbow to knee, puff the upper back. Inhale to extend, lengthen out. Exhale, round, contract everything in. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen back out. You can hold here for a few more breaths. If you do want to go a little bit deeper, you're going to bend into the left knee. Reach the right arm up and around and trying to grab onto the left foot and then kick the foot higher into the hand. Contract the low abdominals in. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your grip. Inhale to lengthen back out. On your exhale, you're going to drop your right hand down. Now staying where you are, I'm just going to turn to face you. So from here, your left leg is going to go out to the left side, plant it down onto the floor, and then sitting or standing up onto that right knee. Inhale, both arms lift overhead. On your exhale, the left hand is going to fall towards the left leg. Right fingers reach up and over, making our way into gate pose. See if you can take your gaze up past the top arm. On your next inhale, let's lift up, both arms overhead. On your exhale, your right hand's going to fall down, so it's right underneath that right shoulder. Your left arm is going to reach to the ceiling. You can stay here for a modified side plank. If you want to come into a little bit more of a balancing posture, you're floating your left leg up, coming into a modified half moon. Holding here for 3. Keep that foot active, toes flex back for 2. And 1. Lower the left leg back down. Inhale, both arms up. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale, left hand falls. Right fingers reach up and over for your gate pose. Inhale, both arms overhead. On your exhale, right hand falls. Left fingers reach up to the ceiling. You can stay for your modified side plank, really engaging those abdominals on the right side. If you'd like to go deeper, float the left leg up, coming into your modified half moon. For 3, 2, and 1. Place the left foot back down. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, hands drop in front of you, and then just step that left knee back in. So we're in our regular tabletop shape here. And now we're going to switch sides. So taking your left fingers forward, right toes back this time. You can stay grounded if you need a little more stability. If you want to go for that balance, inhale to float the leg and arm. Try not to dip into that low back here. You want to scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale to lengthen and reach out. On your exhale, you're driving the elbow towards the knee, huff the upper back. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen out, reach longer. Exhale, round, squeeze everything in. Last one. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round and contract. Inhale, let's reach it back out. Again, you can stay here and hold. If you do want a little bit more, you're going to bend into the right knee, reach the left arm up and around, grasping onto the foot, and then kick the foot higher into the hand. We're here for 3. See if you can take the gaze forward for 2. And 1. Release the back foot. Inhale to lengthen out for a breath. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Your right leg is going to stay lifted. Stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to face you so you can see what's going on. You're going to place your right foot down and then pop up onto the left knee. So from here, inhale to lift up. On your exhale, right hand falls towards the right leg. Left fingers reach up and over. And trying not to splay through the ribcage, so you don't want to open up the ribcage here. We're containing it and contracting the upper abdominals for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, your left hand falls. Right fingers reach up to the ceiling, coming into that modified side plank. If you do want a little more balancing here, see if you can float the right leg to hip height. Toes are flexing back towards the face. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release that right foot back down. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale for our gate pose one more time. Right hand drops, left fingers up and over. Inhale, float it back through center. And then exhale, either your modified plank or maybe your modified half moon with that leg floating. Keep that leg engaged, toes flex back to the face. Release your right foot back down. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of you, and then step that right knee in once more so we're in our tabletop shape. And then from here, we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the knees off the mat an inch or two, our floating tabletop, contract the belly. For 3, 2, and 1. You're going to send the hips back, so we're now in a hovering child's pose. Slowly extend the legs up, coming into our downward facing dog, just to stretch out the backs of the legs. Try to ground the heels down a little bit more. And see if you can gaze up towards the inner thighs. And we'll come into a little flow here just before we slow this down. On your inhale, lift the heels nice and high. Roll it forward to a high plank position. On your exhale, drop the knees down. Lower into chaturanga, elbows back, grazing the ribcage. Chest all the way down to the mat. Inhale, puff it up into a baby cobra, shoulders pull back, heart forward. Exhale, release this down. Inhale, lift back through a tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Drop the knees. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Sweep the chest forward and up. Inhale for your cobra. See if you can come up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower down, and we'll hold here. So working on those heart openers again, we're going to take our fingertips outside of the mat, elbows pointing up. So make sure the palms are not flat. You're really on those finger pads, pressing into the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your chest, try to straighten the arms as much as you can, so coming into a wide arm cobra. Exhale, lower your way down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale, release. Last time, roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Very nice. Let's place our hands right underneath our shoulders. Inhale to press through a tabletop, and then exhale back to your child's pose. Hips towards the heels, forehead towards the mat. And then slowly walking your hands back right underneath the shoulders, let's roll ourselves up to seated on the knees. Reach your hands back behind you, fingertips on the mat again. Roll the shoulders back, puff the chest forward, and lift the chin up. So just a subtle back bend here, opening for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Taking your hands into heart center, closing the eyes for a moment. And we'll just take 3 cleansing breaths to finish off our slow flow today. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, release and let go. Let's breathe in peace. And release contentment. Thank you all for taking the time to join. Namaste.